This is how you identify and fix yellow leaves on container peppers using 2 quick nutrient checks. And the #1 mistake that kills them when you over-fertilize is at the end. Now, yellow leaves on your container peppers can feel discouraging, especially when you have been watering consistently and doing everything you thought was right. But more often than not, yellowing comes down to one of 2 simple nutrient issues, and once you know what to look for, you can usually sort it out within a week or 2. First, examine the lower leaves on your plant. Take a good close look. If the older leaves near the bottom are turning yellow but the veins running through them are still green, that pattern is a strong sign of magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is something container-grown plants run short on fairly quickly because watering flushes it out of the soil over time. The fix is straightforward. Dissolve 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt into 1 gallon of water and apply that mixture directly to the soil around your plant. Do this once a week for 2 to 3 weeks and keep an eye on those lower leaves. You are not looking for overnight miracles, but you should see the yellowing slow down and new growth come in looking healthier. Second, check your newer growth at the top of the plant. If the young leaves coming in look pale or washed out rather than a deep, healthy green, your pepper is likely running low on nitrogen. Peppers in containers need a steady supply of nitrogen to produce chlorophyll, which is what gives leaves that rich green color and keeps photosynthesis working the way it should. A liquid balanced fertilizer applied at around 200 parts per million nitrogen will give the plant what it needs without overwhelming the roots. Follow the dilution instructions on the label carefully and apply it during a regular watering rather than when the soil is bone dry. These 2 targeted treatments work together to stabilize how your plant takes up nutrients and clear up the chlorosis, which is just the technical word for that yellowing you are seeing. Now here is the #1 mistake I see gardeners make, and it is the one that does the most damage. When people spot yellowing, the natural instinct is to reach for the fertilizer and give the plant more. More must be better, right? Unfortunately, in a container that logic works against you. Containers have a limited volume of soil, and when you apply too much fertilizer too often, salts begin to build up in that confined space. High salt levels interfere with how roots absorb water and minerals, and excessive nitrogen in particular blocks calcium uptake. When calcium cannot get to the developing fruit, you end up with blossom end rot, that dark sunken spot on the bottom of your peppers, even if your watering schedule has been perfectly consistent. The fix is to measure your dilution accurately every single time and never exceed the recommended dosage listed on your fertilizer label. If you suspect salt buildup has already occurred, flush the container thoroughly by slowly pouring at least 3 full container volumes of clean water through the drainage holes. That leaches the accumulated salts down and out, giving the roots a fresh start. One more thing worth doing today is checking that your container drains freely. Slow or blocked drainage keeps water sitting at the bottom of the pot, which starves the roots of oxygen and makes every nutrient problem worse. Lift the pot, look at the drainage holes, and make sure water moves through quickly when you water. If you follow these steps and apply the correct dilutions, you should see the leaves returning to a deeper green within about 10 days. Healthy, well-nourished container peppers are absolutely capable of producing a generous harvest through the whole growing season when their soil chemistry is kept in balance. If you grow food in containers and want straightforward guidance on soil health and plant nutrition, this channel covers exactly that kind of practical knowledge every week.